Champion here to take you on a culinary journey I promise you've never been before. I'm here to help mold you, shape you, motivate you, and most importantly, inspire you into cooking like a champion. America, let's bring cooking back the way it used to be. I'm Chef Champion, but my friends call me Ace. Welcome to the new age of culinary learning.
That is so cool. Ace Champion joining us in studio right now. First of all, Chef, welcome to the program, man.
Thank you. Welcome to Iowa.
What a cool name, Ace Champion. And Champion is your real name, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. A lot to live up to, but it keeps me on my toes, that's for sure.
Yeah, and so where did the Ace come from?
So the Ace came from when I was in high school. I was always a pitcher. And they would always make fun of my last name, Champ, Chomp, all that kind of stuff. So I started getting called Ace. So I figured, Ace, you really can't make fun of Ace, you know. So I've been Ace for about 25 years. I actually got my name legally changed 2 years ago.
Did you?
So it really is Ace Champion.
How about that?
Very nice. Well, you have an interesting story that kind of takes you to where you are now of being a renowned chef. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, sure. So I'm a native of Louisiana. So I moved up here probably about 15 years just to better myself with my kids. I put myself through culinary art school 2012. And then when I graduated, there was really no jobs for chefs in the Green Bay area. So I actually started cooking on my own. I'm a private chef, and then I teach cooking classes, and over the years that just kind of built. And then probably I'd say about 2 years ago I had the opportunity to start getting on the local TV stations, and finally I found actually the #1 production team in Wisconsin to start producing my show, which we're now in season 4, and we just built a new state-of-the-art studio too as well.
Oh,
very
my
nice.
Yeah, so we're moving forward.
Exciting things happening, but what makes you stand out? Why should people watch you when it comes to creating amazing items in the kitchen?
Well, I noticed a lot of cooking shows when I did it, they only specialize in one genre. So I wanted to make sure that I wasn't like that, you know, the Italian cooks cook Italian.
Right, I say exactly.
So being a Creole New Orleans chef, they would expect me to just do New Orleans, but I do sushi, I make pho, I do Italian, I do a little bit for everything because the show is national and international as well. So I want to be able to attract everybody and not just in my little bubble.
Right.
I also add a lot of motivation to it too as well. By me being an actual teacher, I know that a lot of students need a little bit more kicking the, to get out there and actually cook, because a lot of people aren't cooking as much as they should these days.
Yeah, and you had a little bumpy road getting to where you are right now too, haven't you?
Oh, most definitely. Even starting off the show, season 1, I had partners. We kind of separated our ways, and I knew nothing about broadcasting, didn't know what closed caption was, none of that stuff. And the stations out in Green Bay, they just worked with me. They taught me along the way, and within 3 months, I was able to get my show back on, and that made me president of my own show, which is amazing because now I don't have anybody telling me what I can and cannot do.
There you go. Well, even though you kind of cover the gamut when it comes to different things that you cook in the kitchen, do you have a favorite?
I do. I specialize in Cajun Creole, which is the heart and soul of New Orleans. It's actually a blend of South African, Indian, French, and Spanish all infused together. So that's kind of my style of cooking, is infusion cooking. I like to embrace all the cultures and kind of mix them up and do whatever I want. Whether they say it's traditional or not, as long as it tastes good, it's all good.
That's the bottom line.
That's the bottom
And it looks like you incorporate a lot of other fun aspects into it. Now you're in Green Bay, that's your home base, and it looks like you're using some Packers to come and be part of your program, make them cook.
Well, a funny way, the way it started off, season 1, well actually 3 seasons, didn't have a studio. So season 1, I do about 10 charities each year, and Amon Green had a foundation that I donated to, and he came in and picked up the stuff at my job, and I just threw it out there. Do you mind if I shoot an episode in your home? And he said, sure. So I ended up shooting my pilot video in Amon Green's home. I shot about 5 other episodes, but I've cooked for Jordy Nelson. I was Matt Flynn's personal chef, KGB. A lot of those guys want me to be more of a personal chef, so they want me there to be like, Ace, we'll take pancakes for breakfast and this for lunch, and I don't really do that. I'm a private chef, so I come, I cook, you pay me, I'm out.
And you had an interesting motto too when it comes to the kitchen, because you were mixing some things up. We saw with the Green Show, and things were getting all over the place. They're getting all sloppy.
Oh,
and
yeah.
all messy. And you had a saying that is beautiful for folks that cook.
If you ain't making a mess in the kitchen, you're not cooking. There's no way There's no way around it. I have students that tell me, oh, you mean to tell me I have to pick up a knife? Yes. And a pot, and you got to turn the stove on. That's what cooking's all about.
I love it. Do you think there are other lessons we can learn in the kitchen besides just how to make great food?
The main thing that I like to teach my students is the power of positivity. You know, I'm a firm believer that you attract what you think about. And a lot of my students and other people that are in the kitchen, they get so negative, especially when they fail that first time. So I try and teach people that failure is a part of it. You know, even as a certified chef, I burn stuff, I overcook stuff, but the key is to learn from your mistakes and just keep on pushing.
Absolutely. All right, well, we're excited to see more of Ace Champion here on CW Iowa 23, but we want to test his skills. So that means we're going to be heading to the kitchen here very soon. You're not going anywhere, Chef. We're going to get you going here in just a matter of moments. Learn more at chefchampion.com.